Well, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has again rejected allegations that he misused his influence. This time, he's denying that he helped a friend open a veterinary school. Abe was previously linked to a scandal over a land deal between his finance ministry and a nationalist school group. Abe was questioned in the upper house of parliament on Tuesday over the allegations. He says his friend, Kotaro Kake, did not ask for his help, and he had in no way helped his friend set up this veterinary school. However, the country's former education minister says a number of documents show pressure for early approval of Kake's application that came from top levels of the Prime Minister's office. Well, Seijiro Takeshita is a professor at the School of Management and Information at the University of Shizuoka in Japan. He joins me now live. Hi there. First, help us get a better grasp of just how serious these allegations are from a Japanese perspective. I mean, when we're hearing about a president helping a friend open a veterinary school, it sounds almost laughable. Why is it so serious, though?
Well, it's because it's compounded. I mean, you can see that 65% of those people who basically gives no support, the reasoning being arrogance of LDP. So this is one of many, many issues. And just like boxing match, it's not one punch that does it, but a series of punches that comes not only from Mr. Abe himself, but his surroundings. So basically, a lot of people are getting quite frustrated, not only about these series of these allegations coming through, but also due to the fact that we're not really seeing the individual wealth or the well-being being felt in spite of the fact that economic revival on numbers are being seen.
Do you fear you might be looking at a South Korea-like scenario here in Japan?
No, absolutely not. In one sense, the biggest tragedy of Japan is that we don't have any competition on the political scene. Even though, as you pointed out, Abe's popularity is going down, the opposition's popularity also has gone down by 2 points to 6%. And a lot of people are going for favorites. We don't have any competition because the opposition, the Democratic Party, is so totally useless in their policies and their conduct of policies, as it was proven when they were last in the government. So this is a tragedy of Japan. Just like any other private companies, we need competition, but we don't have that. So the unfortunate frustration that Japanese are feeling is that we have to stick to LDP because we just don't have any other choice.
So Abe has now said he's going to likely reshuffle his cabinet later this week. Do you think that will help ease some of the negative attention on his administration right now?
Usually it does. By about 5 to 10%, the popularity do come back because basically you can dump all these negativities on people that you are going to replace and basically, show the world that you're going to start anew. But the real problem here is not the political scene, but the economic scene. You know, Japan is facing a 3.1% jobless rate, which is lowest on the G7 nations, and effective job opening ratio hitting the toughest level in over 40 years, meaning that the wages should rise, but the wage has only risen by 0.7%. And this is where the Japanese are feeling frustrated. And so he needs to do two things at one go, which is not only reshuffling the cabinet, but really give a further push on the economic side as well.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us there from Japan.